Hey guys, Eric Peacock here, Pure Beauty Fitness. Real quick, I want to do a quick Facebook Live on the top 4 reasons most people are not in shape. Why people tell me they want to get in shape, but there's 4 reasons holding a typical person back. We see these all the time in our studio. So I'm going to go through these real quick. Number 1 reason I would really say is most people don't have the time, the knowledge, or the energy to put together an effective program that's going to keep them seeing results, keep them motivated, keep them moving forward. You know, it's crazy. If you go online and you look for programs, it just creates more paralysis by analysis most of the time. And then you get the shiny object syndrome where you start a program and you get maybe halfway through and then you see another program and then you go do that program and you're just jumping from program to program, never really following through on any program. And who knows if that's the right program for you. I'll see people initially do a program and they'll get good results and then they plateau out. They don't know where to go next. So that becomes a major problem for a lot of people and it's just time. You know, who has time to do the research and find out what's the best program out there? Is this person that's claiming their program is awesome? Do they actually have results from their program? Have they actually helped people like myself? So that's a big one. So making sure, that you have someone that can put a program together for you that is going to progress you, keep things fresh, move you forward, keep you motivated. A lot of times people quit working out because they just get bored. They get tired of doing the same old thing over and over again. And after 4 to 6 weeks, you're not going to see the results. You're going to plateau out. So that's number 1. Number 2, not having a complete program that's integrated with everything you need to have a complete fitness program. So kind of like a recipe, we need all the ingredients. So a lot of people will just default to cardio. Cardio is, I don't know why people still do that all the time. Probably because a lot of cardio is quote unquote easy, doing the elliptical is easy. It's not challenging. It's not that uncomfortable to do something like that. Now, weightlifting can be very uncomfortable, and so can high intensity cardio. That can be very uncomfortable, and flexibility and mobility work can be uncomfortable. And so we got to have all those things in here to really optimize our fitness program. So but for instance, if I want to do a squat, a lot of people tell me they can't do squats because it hurts their back or their knees. A lot of times when we look at the squat and we break it down, the problem is not the back or the knees, it's the calves are tight, the ankles are locked up. And when we don't have good mobility in those areas, we're not going to squat very well. We're going to tend to lean forward. Our knees are going to go over our toes. And we're going to put more stress in our knees, and we're going to bend forward more, which is going to put more stress on our low back. So that's just one example how flexibility, mobility can really help a squat. Just like even like having another example is a lot of people want to have a good upper back, but if your chest and your shoulders on the front are really tight, it's going to be hard to contract your upper back and develop your upper back. So you have to loosen up the front of your body so you're able to contract the back side of your body. A lot of times postural stress and just repeated patterns and overuse of certain muscle groups can create these imbalances. So flexibility, mobility is important. Strength is important, and strength and HIIT training are 2 different things. That means lifting heavy weights. Lifting heavy weights, there's something about that really helps you recruit more muscle fibers and helps you really develop really kind of dense, lean-looking muscle. If you're always doing high reps, you're never really going to see the density and the definition and the tone that you're going to want to see from the muscle. So we got to make sure we're doing some strength too. We're not using just pink dumbbells or 10-pound dumbbells or bands. We got to do some serious weightlifting if we want to see our bodies change. So that's number 2, having all the integrated components integrated for complete fitness. Number 3 is support and accountability. All right. If you don't have support and accountability and you are taking on a daunting task, good luck with that success on that task. Anytime you have a big goal, it's going to be really easy to procrastinate, to do things that you think are good or modifications that you think are good. And you need somebody who's objective, who's going to make you do things outside your comfort zone and is also going to make sure you're following through. I can tell you, and I've said this in other Facebook Lives, is every big goal I've attacked, I've always had a mentor or a coach. And, here I sit 4 weeks out from a fitness competition and I hired a coach, even though I'm a fitness guy, because this guy's making me do stuff that's really taking me out of my comfort zone. But I'll tell you what, I did one about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm in better shape now. And it was a better process because I had somebody objective, not doing what I feel, because what I feel, sometimes I'd eat too much or exercise not enough. Whereas when the plan's laid out for you and you have somebody holding you accountable to it, you're much more likely to follow through. And then sometimes you just need that person that's going to encourage you and help you see the results you have had. We're really good at looking at the glass as half full or half empty as half full. I have a lot of clients that talk about, what they haven't accomplished, but if you look back to where they came from, they've come a long way. And we need somebody that's both going to encourage and keep our feet to the fire if we're really going to follow through and see the goals we want. And, people try to do this on their own, and we can see the results. 80% of the people quit after New Year's resolution time. 70% of the population is overweight. So doing it on our own is not working too good. So support and accountability is crucial. And then number 4 is just, you need to find a nutrition plan that's going to fit your lifestyle. You can't outwork a bad diet. I love that saying, and abs are made in the kitchen, not the gym. And nutrition's a lot like working out. If you've been doing the same nutrition over and over again and you haven't seen any changes in your body, you got to shake something up. A lot of people get married to these nutrition habits, but yet they're not seeing the results they want. They're not seeing change in their body. They're not seeing themselves get leaner. They're not getting stronger, but they're still hanging on to these sacred cows that they've created with nutrition. So you need somebody to get in there and really kind of look at your nutrition and be objective and tell you, like, where are some things you could tighten things up? What are some things you could do to shake things up to get your body to do something different? And that's where nutrition really comes into play. If you're not at least 80% of the time making good choices, good luck with losing the weight. And a lot of people, I would say, are maybe 50-50 at best, probably not too many, but we got to get nutrition from random grab and go to consistent good habits, for most of the week. I mean, obviously we want to enjoy life a little bit, maybe have a few beers on the weekend, maybe some pizza, or, go run to Dairy Queen this time of year, but we want to be doing those things on a regular basis. And a lot of people, when they really take an account as to what they're doing, things are sneaking in on a daily basis. Once they start tracking it on FitnessPal or something, we see things sneaking in on a daily basis. And that is one of the problems, is by putting those things in there, there's a lot of extra calories, there's extra sugar, things that keep the system thrown off. So those are the 4 things, just to run through them real quick. Again, number 1 is not having a workable plan of action that's going to keep you motivated, keep you seeing results. Number 2 is not having all the components of a complete fitness program integrated in a nice recipe. Number 3 is you need support and accountability if you're going to see your goals through and maintain those goals. And number 4 is just a nutrition program that's going to fit your lifestyle. Those are the top 4 things I see with most people, why they're not in shape and why they're not getting the results that they want from their fitness program, if they do have a fitness program. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up, but real quick, I want to talk about, I'm starting a free Facebook group, and basically it's just Get Fit with Eric, and I'm just going to work on accountability. We're going to work on habits. We're going to have a daily exercise plan for people that need some structure and some accountability. I'm going to put that together. I'm starting that off June 1st. So right now I'm looking for people to fill that up. So if you want to be in that group and just get some accountability, get some coaching, get some encouragement, definitely message me or put some comments in the box below, because I'm looking to fill that group up. I want to get at least 30 to 40 people in there that I can help get better habits in their life, help them lose some weight, help them transform their body and their life, and just have a better quality of life. I love what I do. I love helping people. So I definitely love to have you in my Get Fit with Eric private Facebook group. There's no cost to be in it. And I'll be putting regular content in there just to help people that are in that group exclusively get through some healthy habit changes and move forward with their health and fitness goals. But if you want to go to that next level too, also make sure you send me a direct message. We do have some great online training and in-house training programs, as well as nutrition only too. Maybe you work out and your workouts are killer, but you feel like your nutrition is the weak link. So anything I can help you with, but hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for being on, and we'll see you next time here at Pure Vita Fitness.